Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Also Terry Rozier out there. Gorgie Dang is out there with Lee, and it's Unseld in at the 4 slot. And for Orlando, Tracy McGrady is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Yao, and it's Fall in at the 4-man position.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. Now, here's Şengün. Rozier defending. Here's Fall. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Şengün kicks to McGrady. Back to Şengün. Clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Orlando on D. Jang with the screen for Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Now, here is McGrady from deep. Here's Fall. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Chang against Yao. Lee outside.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
They set the screen, and Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Lee, tries a 3 off the inbound. Rebound by Yao.
I see him.
Here's Ellison, covered by Lee. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Yao, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Man, this is way too easy for me, using his massive size to do a lot of damage inside.
Here's Rozier, got a hand on it. Now, here's Şengün, guarded closer.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal
Terry
foul.
Rozier, that 2019 sign and trade changed his career.
You know, going from Boston to Charlotte, Scary Terry got an increased role with the Hornets, and sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier.
And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die.
Here's Lee outside, trains the three-pointer. Lee's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over in the corner, Rozier. Offensive rebound. Jang. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
And, you know, we all know about Jang's high motor. Defensively, you can't just let him float around the glass. You've got to get a body on.
And count it. This shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The tray. Bridgman can't hit. Orlando leading by 5. Şengün kicks to Yao. Back to Şengün. Orlando moving the ball around. And that one's good. McGrady.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
McGrady's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Left to play in the first quarter. Moron, the pass to Rozier. Here's Ellison. And he stays with it. This one for 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Here's Nora. Here's Griffith. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Irving looking over the floor. From deep three-point range. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. .27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Griffith. Orlando grabs the miss. McGrady outside. Connects from three-point range.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now Rozier. Here's Harrell. And that one goes long. And so it's Orlando. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Down low, KG, down low.
Orlando leading by 11. Bender out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Irving. And it's Garnett. And it's Knight in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And Lee with the stuff.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Knight's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Here's Nora. Nice D from Bosh. And it's Irving with the ball for Orlando. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. There's the feed to Mitchell. And there it is for him.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And here is Lee after the three-pointer from Kevin Garnett. And it's Mitchell missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he's good on the three ball. Bender's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bridgman the pass to Mitchell. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge a three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Orlando. That one misses. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And he nails the third. Orlando leading by 20. Passes it tonight. Orlando moving the ball around. Abdul-Jabbar kicks tonight. Hero on the wing. Second shot opportunity, and it's Abdul-Jabbar getting it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first points of the game.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by Bosch. Outside Knight. Pass to Bosch. From deep. It's rebounded by Ansel. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Bender, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Orlando.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive boards, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
So it's the visitors now.
You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Yep, that's what full court man-to-man is all about now. All pressure, all the time.
Foul. Second team foul.
Ansel, the pass to Rozier. The three ball. And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Ansel jams. There's just so much power to his game.
Got that one up quick. Bosch has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Griffith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And, you know, for someone with the nickname Dr. Duncanstein, Griffith does a lot of damage from three-point land. He is a high flyer and a long-range bomber. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Orlando. Irving comes in for Knight. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Lee. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Orlando ball.
1:16 left here in the second. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news now on Jang. David, what's the update?
From what he told me, it sounds like he really strained his knee, and there may be stretched ligaments.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Now, here's Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
There's Lee with the three. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Hero. Irving with it, now guarded by Harrell. Here's the three. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Irving with the steal. Garnett left side. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Griffith. Can they get it? No good on the last second attempt there. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Orlando out in front, running away with this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here is Rozier. We've got Rozier. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Lee out there with Jang, and it's Unseld in at the 4 spot.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Now, here is McGrady. To the right side. And that one's good, Ellison. Ellison's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ellison's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Rozier kicks to Mitchell. Knocked away. And they're pushing it up. Here's Şengün. Finishes the break with a slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Yao draws the double. Here's Ellison. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's Lee. 7 points in the game. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Mitchell in the corner. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
And there's the pass to McGrady. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8, and the 3 ball is good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
McGrady. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Rozier the pass to Mitchell. And here's Lee outside. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play.
Away team's ball. Substitution for the away team. Jordan and Wara. Junior Bridgman.
And stolen by Yao. Şengün passes to Fall. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Bridgman following the bucket by Orlando. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Bridgman's got his first points in this one.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And they'll get another chance. Another shot. Here's Şengün. And he makes good on the layup. Şengün's got 6.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Fall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
4th personal foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting for Orlando.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. .104 left here in the 3rd quarter. Mitchell passes to Griffith. Launches it. Nailed from 3-point land. Bridgman's got his 2nd basket.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Poked away. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
Orlando ball.
So it's Orlando now. Feeds to Yao. And stolen by Harrell. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bridgman can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Yao. That one good for 2. 8 points for Yao.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Here's Nora. Yao with the block. And they'll keep possession. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Orlando out in front as they end the 3rd quarter on a 20-7 run. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Fall. Tracy McGrady is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Yao. That's who's out there for Orlando. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And guys, it's just so difficult to stop Yao. His size and strength let him go right through that contact.
Harrell finds Rozier. He trains the quick shot.
How about Terry Rozier flashing the in-between game? Nice.
Pass to Fall. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Griffith passes to Rozier. Pass to Nora. 5 to shoot. Yao with the block. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Coming on the floor for the away team, James Smith.
It's stolen by McGrady. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Şengün. Allison passes to Yao, and finished off by Yao.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Got a piece of it. McGrady outside. Fall. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
James Smith.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. That's tipped. Back to Rozier. Perilous screen on McGrady. Will it go? And that one's good. Griffith.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Damian Lee is checked in for Smith.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team, Damian Lee.
Rozier with the ball. Pass to Harrell. Back to Rozier. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Goes to the away team. At the line for the away team, Terry Rozier. At the line for 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
On the court.
You know, Rozier is known as an energy guy, but he's also a talented scorer who has a real hunger to continue to improve.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Garnett with a screen on Rozier. A nice shot by Irving.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Here's Rozier. And the pass to Harrell. Here's Griffith. It's blocked. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance shot. Tipped away. And stolen by Jang. And stolen by Irving. Knight finds Garnett. And he dunks it right over Jang. Oh, wow.
KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now Irving from downtown, and again it's Orlando with the three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Garnett wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
KG just looked so confident. Like the moment he had the ball, he knew that shot was dropping.
Rozier the pass to Griffith. Here's Nora. Garnett with the block. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. And Orlando making a change here. Bosch is checked in.
Chris Bosh.
You got him beat every time. Of course.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Irving with the steal. Knight wide open. They get it again. Back to Irving. Garnett with a screen on Rozier. Irving, good.
Not just range, but confidence, too. Irving can capitalize from way downtown.
Call if you need help. Right on.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Rozier for 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that from another time zone.
Rozier looking around. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Away team ball. At the line for the away team, Junior Bridgman.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And Bridgman is a real jolt of energy for this team. He's a guy who can score in a hurry.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.